Hi everyone, I'm Donna Lopez. This is your mid-month energy forecast for February 2018. And I want to say that, as usual, when I go to start these, I go in different parts of the house, the backyard, everywhere, trying to find the right space. I wanted to bring the outside in, but life was talking a little differently. And I do pull, or at least I did today. I don't pull them every time. It's the only card I do use. And it says, Life talks to me. I call out to God and God answers. I listen for the answer, might be in the next lines I read, in the next picture I see, in the next words I hear, or in the next person I meet. God is everywhere. These cards are just beautiful. They were made by a gentleman from Canada who was in prison. At least that's my understanding. They're very limited now. So they're just more or less inspirational. But the message is to pay attention to what's coming up, what's showing up for you, what is the next, listen to your environment, to people. Messages come in from so many different places, so having that awareness. And I want to say, as I started to meditate and bring in my guides, I was hearing the word survivor. And I know that yesterday, which was the 14th, there was the shooting at the school in Florida. And so at first I thought, well, maybe it's one of those survivors stepping in to talk to me. So that's not uncommon. But they said no, that being a survivor, recognizing that you have been a survivor, and having epiphanies about all the things you've overcome and all the ways that you have risen above is going to be the message for these from the I want to say from the 15th to the 28th. I'm just looking at my calendar, and it's 9:54 here in California Pacific time. So let's go ahead and begin, and we're going to look at Thursday the 15th to Sunday the 18th, and let's just see what we have for that span. All right, so the first thing I'm seeing is worry, but almost like little things are going to pop up where you're going to feel a sense of worry. We're going to be feeling a little bit emotional, not emotional all the time, but little emotions will spring up, and there'll be a worry energy connected to it. And I want to say, they're saying it's the law of attraction. So be aware of what you have attracted to yourself, what you're connecting with, what you are in harmony with, and maybe back away from anything that is bringing up any sort of worry type energy, because we're all very sensitive, especially at this time. I also see a lot of daydreams, and they're saying that, okay, they're saying get a clue. They're saying that they want you to be aware of what you're even daydreaming about. We think we're talking silently. We are actually connecting with source energy, with the universal consciousness, and we are sending a message out about where our consciousness is at, what we're connecting with. And so like attracts like. All right. So if you find yourself muddled down in this dimension, rise above where in the oneness and in the cosmic consciousness, we're not affected by the lower vibrations, the lower vibrational energies. Yeah. So let's look a little bit more here. All right, I'm also hearing procrastinate. So a little bit after today, which is Thursday, you're going to be recognizing, I'm not going to procrastinate anymore. I'm going to move on, move on, move on, move on. So I see a lot of little tasks being taken care of. Sometimes when we have a stack of things, but they're all little things, but they become a big pile, really just begin. Start just handling what's in front of you. And that's what I see. You're going to be really clearing, and removing some obstacles and some things that have been cluttering your mind. Say if you need to get your files done, or your taxes, or make that phone call, pay that bill. I see you being more task oriented and getting to it. I also want to say there's some new vibration, new energy coming in. I'm turning on my phone a little bit better so I can see the dates, because I'm seeing this new energy beginning. It's actually coming in right now. I know that we're having an eclipse. I think it's today. But there's this new energy coming in, and so there's a new kind of building, and you're going to be really, in the next few days, you're going to be really feeling your energy like, now I know what I'm doing, now I know where I'm going, now I know what I'm going to accomplish, now I know where my interests are, now I know what my mantra is, my song to the universe. And so I see you really opening up in that way, really getting the energy moving, this new vibration, new energies coming in to support you. Yes, and they're saying there will be some new teachings coming to you as well. They could be old teachings that will be new to you, or old teachings that as you revisit them, they are new to you once again. That happens to me a lot. I've gotten books through the years and I'll think, gee, I don't even resonate with that at all. And then I'll pull it out 5, 10 years later and it's like, oh my God, this is a treasure chest that was sitting right in front of me. So I'm seeing that though more towards Sunday. I see that this new teaching energy coming in for you. I also some of you are not questioning. That's not the right word. Some of you are kind of wondering, how long is my life going to go, or what is this life plan? How long does it go for me? So there's some mystery, I think, around your life path, or the length of your life, or what your life mission is even. So there's going to be a lot of that kind of pull or expansiveness. I don't feel a sense of worry with it as much as mysticism. What does life have for me? Where am I going? So let's look at now Monday the 19th, and we'll go to the 23rd, which is Friday. And let's see here. All right, this is interesting. They're saying worry isn't your foe, but they're also saying neither is it your friend. But some of the things that you may be calling worry is actually there to forewarn, foretell, forbear. If we take care of what's in front of us, if we become proactive about circumstances or something that we think is a worry, what can you do to that is proactive, that is a solution, even if it's a small solution, even if it's putting it away and giving it to someone else, or calling and hiring the right people to take care of the worry, the concern, journal it out. As I said, in the card, it could be in the next line or the next person you meet, or something in nature that will speak to you. So pay attention to the solutions that are coming to you, because the worry is actually just something that is like a little habit, a little agitation that's coming up to be cleared. So just allow that to be cleared, but be proactive in that clearing. Little steps. Even if it's, I'm going to shut the door on this little worry and put it to the side for a day or two, my spirit will be fresher in the next few days. I'm seeing a lot of cleaning too, a lot of cleaning of energy during that next week. I'm just turning on my calendar again. A lot of clearing of energy. It's like doing cleansings, like those of you that do cleansings, but also energetic cleansings. Clearing your vibrational field, clearing your home. You may choose to get out your sage or your or different herbs that you use to cleanse and clean and clear your environment. Because what I'm seeing and hearing is that I want my environment to reflect the spark that's within me. It's as though you're going to be really connecting with the light within. A wonderful thing to do. And as you're doing so, you're wanting your environment to reflect the same. And so, whenever we are doing something externally in our environment, whether it's cleaning a closet, know that you're cleaning your closet, you're cleaning this closet. Or if you're feeling congested in those ways, go do that, and it will actually move the energy in a beautiful way. I also see that during this week, some of you are going to be stretched beyond what you may think your abilities are, but you're going to find out that not only can you do what is required of you, but that you are more multi-talented, multi-skilled than you once thought. So, yeah, I like that. It's always nice when we step in and just trust and let the universe kind of pick up the slack and help us. And we don't know until we do it. So you have to put yourself out there. You can't sit in a closet and think that things are going to flower in a dark space. You have to put what you want for yourself out into the light. And especially if this is through a work situation, follow through. Just do it. Do the best that you can do, and you will learn, and you will also learn just how talented you are. All right, and now let's look at the 24th and the 25th. That's Saturday, Sunday. Well, again, procrastinate. This is really funny because they're bringing procrastinate up again. So this is a big procrastination that it's like you are done. Like, I'm going to take care of this today, this weekend. I am getting this done. I also see that there are places that you want to go in life. And Saturday, I see you really attending to the goals that you have set for yourself and the view that you want to see while you're on this earth plane. As I said, we were looking at, how long is my lifespan going to be? But what do I want to experience in this blink of an eye? We're only here just like that, we're gone, So really getting a higher view of what it is we want to accomplish. And also recognizing what we're in resonance with, that if that's what I want to accomplish, then I want to be in resonance with the energies that support that. So doing the things that assist you in that are helpful. And I want to say 101 is get your body moving. You may not know what it is you might want to do, but move your body and the energies will start to move with you. And on whatever level that you can. So, because I know some of you don't have that capacity to move your body a lot. But at whatever capacity you can move your body, move it. Even if it's putting a puzzle out and being able to maybe just visually let somebody know, move that piece over to that area. Exercise what you have. Mm-hmm. I also see by Sunday that there's a lot of energy. This is Sunday the 25th around, excuse me, now that I kind of have an idea of where I'm going, what I want for myself, I want to work with a lot of the things that are coming up around that to see what's the best opening for me, what's the best way for me to go. It's funny because sometimes, and I know this can sound so broad, like we're all out here to just conquer the world, but sometimes it can be as simple as choosing a paint color for your room. Like if you don't know what paint color to get, go out and get a few samples and put them on the wall and check it out, okay? I just saw actually the other day there's this plastic sheet you can put on the wall and you paint on that, so you're actually not painting the wall. So say if you have an idea but you're not sure you even want to do that idea, so get out there and explore a little bit is what I'm saying. Get out there and explore and get some advice and open up. All right, so the 26th to the 28th. There's going to be somebody knocking on your door coming to you. Boy, I see like a big manifestation. Like, I know I put the thought out there, but I didn't think they'd just come to my door, that it would just open like that. So I see this big opportunity. Or if it doesn't come in like that, it's terms of somebody coming right to you saying, hey, we need your services, we want to work with you, or we're interested in you, or we want to take you someplace, do something with you. It can be just the thing that you're looking for to add to, let's say, putting fuel in your car, okay? Getting the fuel that you need to get you to where you're going. So somebody's going to come in and fill up your tank in that way, energetically. Um, and if it's literal, that's fine. We can all use a fill up. Let's see. I do hear too, it's interesting because as I get to the 28th, I'm hearing end times. It's we may be hearing somebody or a lot of verbiage around end times, or this is the end times, information around that. I hear that, and I want to say this with so much love, but I hear that a lot from people that are older, and they're maybe, for me, older is 85, 90s. I like to see people go on forever, really, and any as long as their energy is vital, and they're able to, they're not in pain, physically, but they'll talk about end times a lot, and it's like, oh, that's great for you because you're near the end of this time you've been here. But for people that are starting out new in life, everything's fresh and new and alive. So be aware of the person that's sharing that information and their reference and their patterns of thinking around that, all right? Because everything's just information. Just don't allow yourself to be entrained, worried, or stressed over something like that. So now let's look from the 15th all the way to the 28th and just see the energies overall. I see a lot of new beginnings, but I see a lot of stop, start, stop, start, or I would say start, stop, start, stop. And what it is, not necessarily start, stop, start, and then, oh, wait, no, change, start, oh, change, so a lot of starting and changing, but be okay with that. I had an experience just the other day where I thought, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm done. And then boom, something popped open, and it was just easier than ever. And I got a good laugh. My teachers enjoy that. So, yeah. All right. So let's see what else. I also see that things are going to start to become a lot clearer. It's whatever was hidden is going to be revealed. That doesn't mean like oh, big revelation. It just means, oh, I see really clearly where I'm going, what's happening, what's where I'm at. So I see a lot of clarity. But I also see that as we draw to the end of the month, that I see more people being more present, more in the now, less projecting externally outward, and more looking at right where, look down at your feet and start right where you're at. And that recognition. All right. Okay. With that, I think we're good. Although I was getting this hit. My this channel is called ETS, Energetic Transmission Sessions, and some of you may wonder why, because my website is www.revdonnalopez.com, and the ETS came about through my work with spirit photography, or different forms that came through the photography, and the energies that came in with that photography. That was what was more expansive, was the energy and the downloads I was getting through that. And then as a result, my energy work started to shift into doing these energetic transmissions. So that's pretty much how this all came to fruition. And I know I've gone into different areas of sharing different things I do. That's who I am. I'm never been just one thing. So that's me. And so what they're kind of giving me the hit to bring in, let's do some energy for you guys. So I want to say, for some of you, I'm seeing like a stuck spot right here, like whatever that stuckness is right there. And the way it's coming in is as if it's I want to say, think of like a jar where the threads are maybe this deep, and it's screwed down really deep. And so just find where that place of stuckness is for you. And I'm hearing right here, like New day, new dawn. Yeah, let's touch into that right there. And then you'll start to feel that stuck energy as it's starting to kind of dissolve. It's funny, it's kind of coming in like a putty, a putty that just softens, and something that just kind of took that solidified form when all it really was putty, something malleable. There. So see how that softens for you and what kind of unfolds. And with that, I want to say thank you, namaste, keep visiting, and thank you for your likes and your shares. I appreciate it. Namaste.